Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Talking Nonsense. It's episode 13. Can you believe it? It's episode 13. That's crazy. Is it crazy? Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Is this episode going to be unlucky? Only time will tell, I think. I have weird energy at the moment, so I want to apologize in advance because literally 10 minutes ago, as I'm recording this, maybe even less than that actually, I submitted my final exam for the semester. And I didn't want to do it. It took a lot out of me, creatively and emotionally. Creatively, not creatively. It's been a weird day. Alright, it's been a weird day. It's almost Christmas. It is December 16th as this is being uploaded. What am I doing today, you may ask? If you're watching this on the day it's uploaded. Yeah, exactly what I talked about in the last episode. I'm seeing the Follow Tour in theaters this afternoon. I'm beyond excited. It has been the one thing that I've been looking forward to for weeks. I know that sounds kind of sad, but I'm very excited. It's going to be like 3 hours basically of just pure joy for me, and I can't wait. It's going to be so wonderful. I don't want to talk too much about that today though, because I already talk about that enough. But what I wanted to talk about, for starters, that book I talked about in the last episode, I finished it, and I need to move this way. It has joined my favorite books of all time shelf. These are those books behind me. It was so good. It had such incredible representation of autism and physical disability. It was beautiful. I loved it. I cried. I'll admit it. My hand is raised. I cried. So good. And that was the book that I got as a gift in like 2018. When My Heart Joins the Thousand by A.J. Steiger. It was so good. It is a young adult contemporary, but it did not feel like a young adult book. It was so good. I have this piece of paper that I'm holding up right now. It looks like a to-do list. It kind of is. I made a list of all of the books that I own that I want to read by the end of next year. Call it a reading challenge, if you will. It consists of 22 books at the moment. My goal is to not buy a single book next year. I can be gifted them and I can take them out from their library, but I am not allowed. I'm telling myself now, hold me accountable. I am not allowed to purchase any books with my own money. For 2024, it is, in fact, not allowed for me personally as a person. So I'm challenging myself to read as many of my physical books that I own, my physical TBR, if you will, as possible. And seeing as I have a trend of reading about 20 books a year at the moment, it's going to be interesting to see how many of these 22 books, I guess it's 20 physical books because some of them are ebooks actually that I have written down on here, but I have 20 books that I physically own. My goal is to read all of those in 2024, which is so exciting. I can't believe it's almost 2024. Like, that actually seems criminal. It's very jarring. It's very jarring. And in the next episode, episode 14 is going to be our last episode of the year. That's going to go out on the 30th of December. And we're kind of going to recap Rachel's year. And it has definitely been one. It's definitely been one. So look forward to that. That'll be so much fun. But the key thing that I wanted to talk about today is Christmas related. I wanted to have a Christmas related episode, seeing as it's only a few days until Christmas, which is kind of scary. It's kind of scary. Yeah, kind of scary that it is already Christmas. I don't know where the time went. I don't know how this happened. I'm going to be, spoiler alert to any of my family members, I'm going to be a little baker extraordinaire this Christmas. I'm going to be showing up with all the baked goods. You all get about, see, this is what I mean. My brain cannot word anymore because my brain has worded for school all afternoon and evening. Sorry. You know what I mean? My brain has worded and I no longer can. I'm going to be bringing all of the baked goods to Christmas, and I'm very much so looking forward to it. And now that I'm done with school for this semester, I can focus on completing my menu, if you will. Completing my spread. I'm excited. I have plans and I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be a little bit chaotic because I also have to work the weekend of Christmas. Christmas is a Monday this year, which stinks. I still have to work Christmas Eve, I believe. My work schedule hasn't been posted as of me recording this yet. But I am under the impression that I will be working Christmas Eve, but only until the early afternoon. But then I'm on Christmas. I'm all Christmas. But what I wanted to talk about, how many times am I going to say that? I wanted to talk about Christmas music because me and Christmas music, we have an interesting relationship. I've been listening to quite a lot of Christmas music over the last couple of weeks. At work. Pretty much only at work. There are so many Christmas songs that I just have playing on repeat in my head because of how often I hear them on repeat at work. And I had this one thought earlier today while I was at work. And I was like, a lot of Christmas songs that are redone, I guess, by pop singers, pop stars, if you will, always have this one quality about them, and it makes me giggle. And if you like covers of Christmas songs done by your favorite pop stars, love that for you. I, on the other hand, find it so funny because they're always trying to do the most. And I brought this up with my wonderful coworker, Georgia. Shout out to Georgia. She was asking about what I was going to talk about this week on the podcast. So hi, Georgia. I was talking about this with Georgia today, and we were like, they're always trying to do the most. And I think it's because the Christmas songs have been done so many times. Maybe they're trying to add something fresh and fun. And Georgia's take on it was that everyone's trying to be Mariah Carey. And I'm like, honestly, Mariah is known as the queen of Christmas and all that. But what if she, wasn't the queen of Christmas? Such a controversial take. I'm so sorry. Me and Mariah have a little bit of beef. You can only handle so much Mariah at Christmas time. Mariah, Queen of Christmas, Michael Bublé, King of Christmas. They both share the stage. They share the spotlight during the holidays. And it just feels like a lot, okay? I can only take so many songs by them in one sitting. You know what I mean? All I want for Christmas is you. All I want for Christmas is a break. Please. Thank you. The Mariahification of Christmas music. They are Mariah Carey and Michael Bublé are on two such opposite ends of the Christmas music spectrum. It's so funny to think about. Like, Mariah Carey's over here like doing the most, and then you know, I don't feel like I have to elaborate on that anymore. Like, I say Mariah Carey Christmas and you're like, yeah, I can hear her in my head right now. She's always there. She's always hiding around the corner, waiting for her time to pop out and remind you that Christmas is her time of year. Meanwhile, Michael Bublé's over here, and he peeks around the corner. And he's like, hey, have yourself a merry little Christmas. Baby's cold outside. And you're like, Michael, take a seat. It might be just me, but every time I hear a Michael Bublé Christmas song, I feel weird after. I feel like he's looking at me. You know what I mean? Like, when he's singing the song, I feel like he's like looking at me. Like, imagine, okay, you're at a Michael Bublé concert. I've never been to a Michael Bublé concert. I'm gonna raise my hand. I've never been to one, but this is what I imagine it's like. Okay, please correct me if I'm wrong. But I just feel like he'd be singing "Baby, It's Cold Outside" or, another one, and can't even remember names of. He'd be singing like "Jingle Bells," "Deck the Halls," the most Frosty the Snowman, and he'd be like staring at you. And he'd be like, Frosty the Snowman, am I right? And I feel like, Michael, I need a break. I didn't ask for this. And him and Mariah are on such different ends of the I need a break spectrum for me personally for Christmas. And I'll be honest, I don't even like Christmas music. I know, call me a Grinch, call me Scrooge. I have never really enjoyed Christmas music, and I think that's because I did this wonderful little musical theater experience from the time I was in 9th grade to 12th grade, and we always did Christmas shows. If you know me, you know what I'm talking about. And I think that ruined Christmas music for me, but even before that, I didn't listen to Christmas music like ever, I don't think. Yeah, I love the holidays and all that. I'm excited for them to be over because my brain needs a break from "Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas." Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. All I want for Christmas is you. Santa baby. You know the song, what's it called? Is it called "I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus"? Is that what it's called? That song played today at work. And we were all like, this song makes me think, like, what a weird... Did we really run out of things to sing about regarding Christmas? And we thought of that idea? That's like the song "Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer." Like, we really went into the fiction section of the library and were like, Christmas needs a little crime, I think. Christmas needs a little something. Can't we just... What happened to building a snowman? And, walking. Like, what happened? Drinking hot chocolate? I don't know. I don't know why I'm so passionate about Christmas music like this. I was really thinking about that today, and I was like, we've got to discuss, because I have thoughts on Christmas music and they need to be heard, and I'm hoping that someone out there agrees with me. I know so many people that love Christmas music, and I love that for them. But I'm gonna be over here. You know what I mean? Yeah. Those are my thoughts on Christmas music. I don't think I have anything else to add about that. Yeah. So what's going on in 2024 for me? I'm on the wait list for classes at the moment, so no updates there, but I might be doing 2. We're going to see. Hopefully I can get into at least 1. But we're going to see. So, updates in the future. I won't be taking a break for the holidays because I already am doing bi-weekly uploads. So, like I said, you'll get another episode 13 on the 30th of December, and then I'm going to be back the second week of January, I believe. Yeah, the 13th of January. So the 13th, I'm going to be on a trip. So that one, you're going to get New Year celebration Rage. And we're going to discuss our goals, our dreams, our prospects, manifest good things in the new year. All right, you with me? Perfect. I will say now, I would love to have a guest on the podcast in 2024. I think that'd be so much fun because I'm sure you guys can only take so much of my rambling. I think we need a second voice to join us. You know what I mean? If you have ideas for guests, let me know. Answer the Q&A on Spotify if you have access to that. Leave a comment on YouTube if you're watching on YouTube. Hello. Or, if you know me personally, send me a message about it. Send me an email about it. My email is posted in the description. The podcast email is posted in the description of the video on YouTube if you need to send me an email about it. Yeah, this was a nice little short episode. I am going to sleep now. I am exhausted. I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas holiday season. If you do not celebrate Christmas, happy holidays to you. Happy almost New Year. I will talk to you before the New Year, so I won't say Happy New Year yet because we'll get there. But yeah, episode 13. What a ride it has been. Let me know what your favorite Christmas song is if you have one. If you're a Mariah Carey and or Michael Bublé fan and you were offended by my take, I'm sorry. But maybe you can understand what I mean. Maybe I am Scrooge. I'm waiting for all the Scrooge comments. All right. Thank you guys for being here. I will see you in episode 14 on December 30th, 2023. And it will be our last episode of 2023. Crazy stuff. See you then. Lots of love. Have a wonderful day, night, evening, midnight. Go to sleep if you need to. I appreciate you. Thank you for listening.